Hey, what's happening? How you doing? I'm back again. Yeah, I'm back on the grind. You see, that's the truck. 12,500 liter diesel fuel. I move all around different cities in Israel delivering diesel fuel. What's happening now is the air condition blower. The blower to the air condition went out. And in Hebrew, that blower, you call it's a mapuach. Mapuach. המפוח מחו"ל לחו"ל הוא לא עובד, הוא צריך להחליף את זה. בבוקר, אני הייתי פה בבוקר, והוא מחליף את זה לחדש. אבל כרגע יש לו 3 מקומות, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 לא עובד, רק 3. ובאתי בחזרה שהוא יכול לתקן את זה. What I said is that the blower on the truck went out, the mapuach. It went out, and I came this morning, Bati Babokir, show you that he can come and repair it. When he finished, the truck was wet, was empty. All last week I was on a chofish. והיום צריך לקבל 12,500 liter. Today I needed to fill it up 12,500 liters. So after he fixed it this morning, אחרי הוא גומר את זה בבוקר הזה, נסעתי לעמוס I went over there to fill it up, but then, I tried to turn the fan on. 1 and 2 didn't work, so I came back, now he working it out. And what I need you to do now, after all that explanation, is go ahead and subscribe, to the channel so that I can keep growing the channel. And one day I'll be sitting around in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Eilat, Tiberias, Acho, Yafo, all the different places talking to you. So go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, tell someone else to subscribe. And also hit the like button so that the YouTube algorithm, when people look for Nubian King, they can easily find me. And also the bell for your notifications. For every time that I drop a new video, you'll get notified and you don't miss anything. Today I want to take a few minutes while I'm sitting here. I was thinking about this last video I did talking about black men. Got some nice little comments behind it. And I thought about the sisters. Because I've been listening to these brothers and sisters, man. And I'm going to just say it straight up. My people, they lost, especially the young ones. Our young folks. LOST, bold, italicized, man. Our young folks lost, man. It's a sad state of affairs, seriously. I can say that because I'm 60. I'm not old, and I'm not, senile. 60 puts you at a point where you just beginning to see things, you know what I'm saying? Where you haven't got so mature that they call you old, that you done forgot stuff, you done got, cranky, and you just don't want to be bothered. My 60 is beautiful, because up until this point, no one has been able to even, just guess that I'm 60, because I look so good. So while I'm sitting here, listen, I want to talk to my sisters. And I want to throw y'all a bone. I want to give you some help. And this is basic for those sisters that sincerely want to be with a brother. Brothers, we can talk too. I'm the kind of big brother that I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. not what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And you know, when I talk with the brothers, you got to put your feelings in your back pocket, get your emotions out of here, and let me talk to you, because there's some things you need to hear. Also for the sisters, you know, y'all got to put your emotions in your back pocket, take your pride off your chest and store it away, and let me talk to you as a brother, because what I'm gonna tell you, you might not hear it from another brother. You may hear it, but I'm a different kind of brother. I'm that rare brother out of 10,000. It always that one brother, that alpha male. I am him. So what I want to talk to my sisters about today is just a simple way that you can go ahead and get you a man, a brother. First and foremost, stop listening to all these damn single women giving you advice. That's the first damn problem. You got to be smart about where you get your information from. If you sitting up with your girls and she talking about a man this and a man that, you don't even know where she getting that from. Hell, she could have been, you know, in a tough relationship, didn't work out correct, and that she bitter, and so she want to throw that bitterness off on you. You understand? Then it could be another situation where, hell, she don't want to see you happy. You know, it's like she's single. She don't want you to hook up with nobody because she's going to be by herself. So she'll be saying all kind of wacky stuff to you to keep you where she at, single, with nobody. So first of all, you got to be wise at who's giving you your instructions. And the simple understanding is, if you want to achieve something, accomplish something, and you want help, find those that's doing what you want to do successfully and seek help from them. What does that mean? That simply means that if you want a man and you want to get married and have your family, find you another sister, a senior sister that's got a good marriage, you understand, and doing the thing, and sit down and talk with her. She'll give you that woman to woman, mother to mother, mother to daughter inside information on what it really like, what you really need to be dealing with. So far as getting a brother, a good man, and keeping him. You know, it's a few things you have to do. The way you present yourself is number one. If you present yourself like you easy, like they say, thought. Nowadays they call them thought. Back in the day they used to call them hot. You know, fast ass, just fast, just fast. You know, fast ass out of here. Today they call them thoughts. Same thing. And you look simple and easy. And when you present yourself simple and easy, that's the kind of men you're going to attract. A man looking for something simple and easy. He ain't trying to get with you and be serious. You know, like the brother tell you, hell, you got pregnant, that's your baby. I wasn't trying to have no babies. You knew what the score was from the beginning. So how you present yourself is going to be key. You know, if you stepping up in there with the tightest shit on you can find to show your ass and your tits, then there you go. You looking for the man that's looking for ass and tits. But you step up in there, present yourself in a manner, you know what I'm saying, that you're a woman, then you're going to get that kind of woman respect. And that is true. Now, I know a lot of cats out here, they like to see the sister with the big booty shaking and jiggling and shit like that. That's all well and good too. But the thing is, if you're a sister and you sincerely looking for a good brother, showing your ass and tits to the world, boo-boo, you know, I kind of like, you know, if I'm a brother, and if I'm with you, I don't want you to be showing all your goodies to everybody, because you got some real devilish mofos out here that'll try you, you know? And so you have to consider how you present yourself. Same way as getting a job. Okay, so you go get a job. You're going to walk up in the job with your tits banging, your cleavage showing, your ass is banging and shaking to get the job? Well, some of them say, yeah, that's where you get a job. And you know, y'all, I y'all to hell, man. You know what, you get away from me. His sister said, yeah. He said, hell, that's where you get a job. Oh, God, you know I'm old school like a mofo. She said, yeah, that's where you get the job nowadays. But then you do get the job like that. It's all it's gonna be about every dog in the place trying to get slide, and it's like, shit. Nowadays you got females up in there want to get with you. Woo! It's a madhouse, I'm telling you. But anyway, seriously, if when you try, going to get a job, they say you gotta have your resume laid out tight because the resume is the first way they get to see what type of person you are. You don't want to have misspelled words. You don't want to have poor grammar. You want to have the thing laid out, the high point, the points that really bring out your strong points. Lay the resume out, and if the resume says, "Hey, we need to bring that person in for an interview," so they get in contact with you, call you in for the interview. Now, when you go in for the interview, you want to be what? Dressed professional, dressed proper. You know what I'm saying? So you go in for the interview. The first thing they do before they say anything to you, they're going to see you with their eyes. Depending on what type of work you're going for, you need to dress for that. All right? Because it's a process to land in that job that you're going after. Same way for getting a man. It's a process in getting that man that you're going after. Now, if you the type, sister, say you ain't settling and he got to have a 800 credit score, he got to have a 6-figure job, he got to be driving this type of car because I ain't riding no hoopty, then now what you're doing, you got a standard that's so high that you narrowing the chances you actually getting with a man down. Now, you can have good brothers. They may not have an 800 credit score. They may not have a 6-figure job. They may not be driving a Bentley or a Jag or Maybach. They may be some good, down-to-earth, solid men that's going to love you right, treat you right, and they got ambitions, they got desires, they got things they want to accomplish. They want to get the yacht, they want to get the mansion, they want to get the Maybach, the Bentley, and all that. But you know what? Have you ever seen any successful men single? Every single successful man, the majority of them are married. Okay, let's put it like that. The majority of successful men are married. Same for women, married. The majority, let's say the real high majority are married. Some, probably were married and got divorced for whatever reason, but you know the point I'm making. Most of these world leaders are married. The majority of them. Very rarely do you see real powerful, successful, single people. Because there is a reality with the way that we're made up as people. You understand? And you cannot circumvent that. That's the reality of how we was created as people. This whole world is duality. Day, night, hot, cold, up, down, left, right, black, white, in, out. You know what I'm saying? Backward, forward, hot, cold, young, old. You understand? Day, night. So there's a duality, a basic duality in how this world was put together. And the smart way to function in the world is to function in harmony with the world as how the world was put together. So, you looking for you a good man, remember the job, the way you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is going to pull that in. Now you have dating sites. And I call myself a dating site master, a dating site expert, because I've used the dating sites before. And I know the dating sites can be a real horror show, a shit show, or it can be a beautiful place to meet beautiful people. But what are your results based on? Your results is based on how you present yourself. If you get on there, your shirt off and you all twisted, your lips, and you present yourself in a manner that you just got sex on the brain. You know, same for sisters. You know, you see the sisters on the dating site, they got this stuff like they be doing on IG, you know, the breast out, the butts and everything. So you presenting yourself in a manner that you easy. And so if the sister think that, you know, you got to do that to get a man, sweetheart, you don't get a good man like that. Present yourself in a manner that you easy, because you showing how big your breasts are, you know, your chocolate jugs and your butt and all that. That don't get good men. That gets sex. That get men looking just for that. Now, if that's where you at, you know, say la vie, do your thing. But if you that rare Nubian queen that's honestly looking for a good brother, I'm a good brother. All you got to do is talk to me. It's just that simple. You looking for a good, just start talking. I'm gonna give you an example of how a lot of time you know it can go wrong for you. I was in a bank, standing in line, waiting to get up there to the teller, and there was a sister in front of me. And so I'm standing there, and the sister, she kept looking back around behind me, like she would kind of lean forward and look around me. One time she did it, I noticed it, no big deal. 2 times she did it, no big deal. 3 times she kept doing it, like every few seconds she kept looking back. Shit. At this point, I'm out in public. I was like, "Hey, my sister, how you doing?" She looked, "Huh? How you doing?" I said, "Let me ask you something. You keep looking back there. Is there something about to jump off? The bank about to get robbed, some shit finna pop? Let me know, cause I can scram now." She laughed. She said, "No, no, no." I said, "Then what are you looking at, may I ask?" She said, "That brother over there." I said, "Huh? What brother?" So she pointed my, I said, "Okay, so you know him?" She said, "No, I damn sure like to." I'm like, "What?" She said, "Ooh, he look good to me." "You don't know him? You want to get to know him?" I said, "Hell, I'll hold your spot. Go over there and introduce yourself." She said, "What? No, man, I ain't finna do nothing like that." I'm like, "Huh? Why not?" "No, you don't do it like that." What? What you mean you don't do it like that? I'm not finna go over there and introduce myself to that man. I'm like, "Why not?" She said, "No, ain't the way you do it." I said, "Okay, how you do it?" She said, "Well, you know, she didn't have no answer." I said, "Okay, how do you do it? If that ain't the way to do it, how do you do it?" She said, "Not like that." Hold it. I said, "Sister, you see this brother over there that you like. You like the way he look, whatever it is about him, you like it. Okay. And you don't want to go over there and say, 'Hey, how you doing, my brother? I just came over here because I wanted to get to know, who are you?' And you say that ain't the way to do it." She said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I ain't finna do nothing like that." I'm like, "But why not?" "No, that ain't the way you do it." I said, "Who told you that's not the way you do it? Is there," I asked, I said, "is there some book or an instruction manual on how you meet a brother?" She said, "Well, no, but that, you know, I ain't finna, you know." I said, "You saying it like it's a bad thing." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You have allowed someone somewhere to box you into a mode of thinking that ain't even real. And somebody done wrote an invisible book on how you supposed to do what you know, to get a man. And it ain't even real. So you boxed in. I'm telling you right now, that invisible book or whoever done told you that's the way you supposed to do it, or you ain't supposed to do it like that, they done put you in a frame of mind where that brother over there that you looking at, that you like, he could very well be the best man you ever had in your entire life, and could be your husband, a great husband, an excellent father, and you about to let him walk out the door because somebody done told you that ain't the way to do it. Hell, if you like the brother, go over there and tell him. Shit, he may be flattered like a mofo, and just at the fact that you just bold enough as a woman to step to him. "Hey, bro, how you doing?" Because just think about it, my sister. If you go over there and say something to that man, he gonna be tickled pink because you did it. You're going to win this hard. It would me. Let me tell y'all what happened to me. I'm out in Hope, Arkansas, and I'm working the crane out there, and we building. And so the Walmart in Hope, Arkansas, if y'all know Hope, Arkansas, ain't but one. So I'm in the Walmart, get me some food, and I'm over there at the food counter, and I wanted some of those battered okra with the mac and cheese. Now you know I was in Walmart in Hope, Arkansas. Cause you talking about battered okra? Oh hell yeah! You know I was there with the mac and cheese. I wanted to order a side order of mac and cheese and a side order of battered okra. So I'm standing there in line waiting at the counter, and I'm looking at it, right? And there was a sister standing right next to me. And we all waiting on the sister to come over and, hey, what service. So as I'm standing there, this sister next to me, she looked at me and smiled. She said, hey, how you doing? With her black, beautiful chocolate self, about as black as she wanted to be. That joker was beautiful. Woo! Me some chocolate sister. So anyway, she spoke. I said, huh? I mean, because I just, I wasn't even thinking about, I was thinking about that mac and cheese. I didn't even notice the sister. I was hungry, man. I ain't noticed nobody. I was looking at that mac and cheese and said, you hurry up. Give me this stuff so I can eat. And so the sister said, hey, how you doing? I looked. I said, hey, I'm good. I'm ready to eat, just hungry. She said, yeah, me too. I said, I hear you. That mac and cheese look good, don't it? She said, uh-huh. That's what you getting? I said, yeah. And some of that battered okra, I'm going to go out there and eat it. She said, I hear you. She said, you're not from around here, are you? I said, no, ma'am. I'm out here working over there at the power plant. She said, okay. I said, why you ask? She said, cause I live out here. It's Hope, a small place, so we basically know everything. So you working down at the power plant. Everybody in Hope knew we was building that Turk power plant out there. A lot of workers came in for that, and I was a crane operator. And so I'm like, yeah, we out there working. So finally the sister came over, she gave us the food, and I said, hey, what's your name? And she told me. I said, okay, I'm Daryl. She said, hey, nice to meet you, Daryl. She stuck her hand out. She shook my hand. She said, nice to meet you, Daryl. I said, hey, nice to meet you. She was a pretty black chocolate girl. Ooh, that girl was beautiful. Man, that girl was beautiful. So I, moving through the store, getting the little stuff I needed. And, Ma. Uh-huh. מה הבעיה בכפתור?
ננסה לעשות ככה.
מה?
בוא תראה משם שזה עובד, שזה בחוץ.
Let me see, he's saying that the problem is with the button.
תסתכל. אחד, רואה עובד? שתיים, אתה שומע עובד? הנה. פה, במפוח, זה פתוח.
אני רואה פה גם כן.
פתוח.
אוקיי, אני מרגיש שזה גם כן.
3, 4.
אבל זה צד ימין, מה צד שני?
גם פה.
צד שני, שמאלה. לא, צד...
2. 3. 4. זה פה בעיה.
אוקיי. תנסה צד שמאלה גם כן? בהפך, כן. 1. 2. אוקיי, אני מרגיש שזה שלו, אוקיי. מה אתה חושב? אין לך להחליף את זה?
לא.
מה אני עושה?
זה בחברה אם זה לא יעבוד. הנה, אני סוגר, בעיה שלכם. אני החלפתי מפוח, אחי.
אוקיי, מה אני צריך להגיד? חברה?
You speak English?
No, me.
Yes, זה.
הוא
ברונו מבין אנגליש, זה.
אוקיי, בסדר, ומה שאני שואל אותך עכשיו, אני צריך להחליף את זה, את הכפתור?
אם זה לא יעבוד פה.
אוקיי. זה אם מופיע את הבעיה שוב פעם, אני צריך להחליף את זה לחדש. זה מגיע מהחברה? אוקיי. סבבה. אוקיי.
ברונו, בוא לפה.
איך קוראים לך? ברונו?
ליאור.
למה הוא אומר ברונו?
הוא אומר ברונו,
It's a nickname. So anyway, the girl, the sister, right? She, you know, we speak just a few minutes over there at the counter. What he was telling me is that knob is out. See, this morning he took the whole thing apart, and the blower in there was burnt out. So he changed that, and it worked. I went to fill the truck up and, you know, had to bring it back. But anyway, he said the knob is bad. Okay. But the sister, she spoke. We had a little quick chit chat right there over the mac and cheese and battered okra. And I went on to the store. I think I had to get a couple more items. And so finally, you know, I went in the line. And me and one of the workers was out there. We went to the store together. Some white dude out there. It was a real cool guy. You know, we laugh and joke. We standing in the line. So I'm standing in the line, and I feel something in my back. Somebody touched me on my back. And I looked around. It was her. It was a sister. And she smiled, and she reached out and gave me a little piece of paper. I looked at the paper. It was her name and phone number. She smiled. She said, hey, why don't you give me a call sometime? Oh, man, that just melted my heart, man. Woo! Oh, man, that really, really touched me. I mean, I'm a big, strong alpha male. Most of the time, people come to me for stuff, for strength, for support, guidance, or whatever. And I can be real sensitive about stuff too. You know, I can get super fired up and I can get really emotional. Drop a couple tears here and there. Shit, I ain't, you know, problem. But damn, that really touched me. I'll never forget that, man. She smiled and said, hey, I looked at it. What's this she giving me? And it was a name and a number. She said, hey, why don't you give me a call sometime? I looked at her, man. I said, oh, wow. I said, you know what? I'm definitely going to call you. And I did. That evening, I called her. Oh, man. She was a beautiful soul. Shazam. You see, so she wasn't bound by any boundaries to say, oh, you don't do that. Man, me and her had a wonderful relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you want to know why we didn't get married? Because I came back to Israel. Man, that messed me up. She was hurt. I was hurt. Did we cry? Hell yeah. That last night I was there, man, before I got on the plane, shit. We sat on that couch, man. I think we damn near went through a whole box of tissue. I ain't cried so much. Hell, I ain't cried that much when my father passed. Because she touched me, you know, just the way she stepped to me. And a lot of you sisters out there, y'all don't know that, man. Y'all done been put in a mindset where the brother got to come all the way up this slick pole and meet you at this high level of non-existence. And you're looking for a brother that don't even damn exist on planet Earth. I'm saying, where you find them kind of guys on Venus somewhere, goddamn Jupiter? What? And with all the shit we have to go through as black men, now here you come with your damn list. Talking about what you know, man, please. You know, you better get real and deal with what you got to deal with. Like I'm in Israel, I have to deal with shit over here in Israel because I'm in Israel. I'm not in America. They don't do shit the same way over here. Just like when black folk go into Africa acting a damn fool. When I was in Africa, they used to call us Yankees. I'm like, what? Do you know what a Yankee is? Yeah, a white American. Well, why the hell are you calling us Yankees? Because of the fact that some nigga would go into Africa with the damn white man attitude, and the African brothers and sisters is 100 times more spiritual than them Negroes running around in America acting a damn fool. And they call us Yankees. Can't do that. And so I have to be dealing with what I got to deal with in the environment that I'm functioning in. But see, for my sisters, I'm talking to you all specifically. I shared those personal stories with you so you can understand that you've been put in a mindset that you're looking for a black man that don't even damn exist. You got to shave this shit down and come and deal with what you got to deal with. You got to look around and see what's available. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a brother making 6 figures? And he got to be driving this kind of car and staying in that kind of house and all this kind of shit? First of all, damn it, you got to look and see if any damn brother's available. It may not even be none. Then they may not have all that shit you begging for. So where that's gonna put you? Out with the girls, a whole bunch of, like when I was in Atlanta, this sister liked to go to this place called the Sky Bar. Some of you all from Atlanta, you know this. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a bar, lounge, whatever, called the Sky Bar, SKY Bar, right? She used to go there. So I went with her, and we sat out on the patio. And you know, the patio has got glass all around it, and you can see in the parking lot, whatnot. And because, you know, of the years I've been over here in Israel, when you stay here long enough, you get a sense of security where you're looking at everything. Like, you see how I've been moving the camera around? I'm looking. Because right now, these Palestinians is wearing these damn Israelis out. They got guns. And the ones that's been doing the shooting are Israeli citizens. So they're everywhere. Like I told you the other day, the president told the people, the prime minister, shit, if you got a gun, gun up. Don't leave home without it. And anybody that can get a gun license, get a gun license and buy you a gun. It's the wild, wild west. And so you be looking and checking all kind of little details. So when I was out there at the Sky Bar, I didn't want to sit with my back to the door. So I positioned my chair at the table. I sat where I could see the door where people coming in, the parking lot where people drive in, the parking lot all around as far as I could see. I just kept a constant, you know, check. And as we were sitting there, the thing that I noticed is how many sisters was there. Even out there in the parking lot, you know, I saw carloads of sisters rolling up. 2, 3, 4, and 5 deep. Just get out, walk in, all these sisters. Just car after car after car. The place was packed out there on that patio. Look, listen, it was 3 brothers. Well, it was 3 males. Okay, look, me and the sister I went, we sitting at the table. All right, I'm facing her, she facing me. But to my right was another table with a brother and a sister. Now, right to my right was a sister he was with, and over on the other side was the brother that she was with. But damn it, every time I looked in that direction, I saw this guy's eyes. He looking at me. Okay, it happened 1 time, 2 times. I just thought, you know, coincidence, but got that. I mean, every time I look over, this dude looking at me. And so I look at the sister, and she's a drop dead, chocolatey, sexy, beautiful Nubian goddess. This girl was beautiful. Even the sister I was with. I mean, I'm in Atlanta, man. It's just beautiful sisters wall to wall. And so I'm sitting there with my beautiful date. He's sitting over there with her. But damn it, why the hell is every time I look in that direction, I'm actually looking at the door over there. I see his 2 big eyes looking at me. Because when I told my friends, I said, dude, you was in Atlanta. That nigga was probably digging on you. But he had a girl so beautiful. Shit. Don't make no difference. You in Atlanta, that junker was checking you out. Oh, nigga, don't be looking at me. Ain't nothing like that happening. And so I look over there and I look around. It's me and that guy, that strange guy. And around there to the left, around the corner a little bit, was another brother. But other than that, all them tables was filled with sisters. Every last one of them. 2, 3, 4, 5 sisters at a table, laughing, joking, drinking a drink by themselves. Then what made it worse is every car, like I told you, drive up 2, 3, 4, 5 sisters deep. And so I told the young lady, I said, excuse me, I got to go, you know, relieve myself. So I gets up to go to the rest, but you know, to relieve myself. And as I walk through the place, you know, they got that lounge over there where you dance at. Then they got the bar over here. It is packed with sisters. So I go, relieve myself, come by, sit down at the table. I said, baby, you know what? Have you noticed how many sisters are in here? She looked around. She said, boo-boo, this is Atlanta. They deep. I'm like, damn. Where the men at? She said, please. So I told her about the dude sitting over there looking at me. And she laughed. She said, there you go. There's your answer. Where the men at? Man, please. She said, I better make sure I have my shit together. Make sure you know, he don't jump on you. I said, I just laughed. I said, girl, that ain't finna happen. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So the sister, she had me that little note. She said, why don't you give him a call sometime? You see? So what am I saying, sisterhood? You got to get out of that box and explore a little bit more. Really, you know, because some of those requirements that you putting out there that your brother got to have, that brother don't even exist. And if he do, he already got somebody. Then, if you find a cat like that got all that stuff, is he gonna be loyal with you? He's single, he got the 6 figures, the good job, he got the nice body, he good looking, tall and all that stuff physically. He got the money, the beautiful place. Is he gonna be just with you in this world? You understand? And then, where's the trust at? If you don't have no trust, if you can't trust a man, shit, you're really wasting time. Because the lack of trust is gonna ruin any relationship that you might come up with in this wacky world that we living in. If you can't trust, you know, if you think he's sneaking out on you and you got to put some app on the phone to keep up with him, shit, that ain't even no kind of relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? That you got to be nervous every time you can't see the dude. Wonder if he out there laying up with another woman. You can't have a relationship like that. You know what? Out of all the dates, relationship, and sisters I've been able to get to know, that's one thing I ain't never, ever, never plagued myself with, is the lack of trust. Why? Because I was that man. I loved you right, treat you right, did everything right, and if we was gonna be together, we was gonna be together. If we was meant to be, we was together. But if we weren't meant to be, we weren't gonna be together. We end up real good friends. But I ain't finna plague the hell out of myself. I tell you about one friend I had, you know, I go to bed, lay my phone over there on the dresser, unlocked. I'm asleep. If I'm snoring, you know I'm asleep. So she could get up and go over there and go through the phone and see every daggone thing going on. Every call, message, and everything. Why I didn't lock my phone up? For what? Why? I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had friends before me and you got together, but you number one. Don't tell me I got to drop my friends, because them girls, they've been locked and loaded. They've been with me through thick and thin, hell and high water, tsunami, earthquake, sandstorm, you name it. They've been there for me. And I'm not going to drop them, because they are my friends. Now, if you can't rock with that, I'm sorry. If your confidence level is that low that you need me to shake off all my friends because of you, then maybe we don't need to be together, because I ain't finna tell you to shake off none of them dudes you know. And if you screw up, you done screwed up. You see, because my program is so strong that if you got any half as good sense as a woman, you're gonna want to stick around. You know what I'm saying? And you see, I'm not trying to, you know, run you batshit crazy with dumb stuff. Who you talking to? Who's that text message? Man, I got another story that just came to mind. I'm gonna share with you. The same sister that I was telling you about, you know, when I go to bed, I lay my phone over there on the shelf, but her phone stayed locked all the time. All right, now let me show you when I asked about it. To show the lie, she said, lie first of all. She said, oh, cause my daughters go to my phone all the time, be running my internet service up. Man, I just looked at her. I shook my head. I said, yeah, my days are numbered here. Why? Because every one of her daughters got their own damn phone. So what the hell is you telling me? I ain't say nothing to her. I just said, check, that's a lie. Put it over there in the safe box, you know, to remember. It's just a lie. Every one of your daughters got their own phone. What the hell you talking about? Then one night I wake up and she don't know. I just woke up, open my eyes, and she under the sheet. And I can see the light from the cell phone, and she texting like a big dog. It's like, you know, middle of the night. So a couple of days later, I asked about it. You know, thing going good. We done ate everything cool. And I said, baby, let me ask you a question. I woke up the other night. You was under the sheet texting. I know because I saw the light. Who was you texting? My sister. You mean Deborah? Yeah. I said, but baby, Deborah stay right down the street. Why you got to text Deborah in the middle of the night? She stay right down the street. Y'all talk every day. That don't seem right. Oh, well, you know, we was just going over. Lie number 2. So we go out to the lake, 4th of July. We having a ball. I leave my phone in the car, unlocked. We swimming. I don't want to get it wet or stolen. So I leave it in the car. We out there cooking. We got the food. Everybody having a good time. The whole family out there. And then she has to go back to the car for something. And a text message had came in from an elder sister in Atlanta that I know, a friend of mine. And my phone, you know how you get a text message that sometimes to keep beeping and let you know it's there. So when she went to the car, she heard it. So she picked my phone up and went through it, and she saw the text message from the sister. And so later on that night when we got back, we at the house, we chilling. She asked me about the text message. I said, she said, who is so-and-so and so? And then she gonna ask me like, you know, goddamn, you know, sheriff. Oh, who is so-and-so and so? I'm like, huh? How you know that name? You know anybody that name? Yep, sure do. Sister over in Atlanta goes by that name. Why you asking? Oh, she's sending you text messages. I said, how you know? You went through my phone? She said, yeah. I said, when? When I went back to the car to get the napkin, the cups or something, she said, your phone was beeping, and I checked. And you had a message from her. I said, oh, yeah, what did the message say? Now, you hear that? You hear that, what I'm saying? I didn't get to hollering and screaming at her, what, you going to my phone? No, I asked her, what did the message say? See, this is the way a real solid brother that is confident about himself, his program, what he doing, react. Hell no, I ain't get upset because you went through the phone. If you, my woman, answer the damn phone. My phone ringing, pick it up and answer. Hello. If it's whoever, say one moment here. If a text message come in, read the damn thing. I ain't got nothing to hide. See, that's the way real relationship function. Y'all walking around here with all these damn locked phones and passwords and fingerprints and facial and eyes and all kinds of shit. What the hell is you trying to hide? See, that's the first thing that give you away. You're sneaky. If you can't let your man answer your damn phone and read your text message, you don't even need to be in that relationship. It's just that simple. I asked the sister, what did the text message say? You know what? That shit caught her off guard. She like, huh? I said, you read the message? What did it say? I don't remember. I said, oh, well, give me the phone. Let me look at it. So I stood right there and looked at it. I said, oh, yeah. She said, well, who is that? I said, boo-boo, that sister is 65 years old. In Atlanta, she is the friend of my cousin. We met at the damn party they had for the senior citizen in the senior citizen house, which my cousin live in. She old enough to be all out with mama. Hell, you getting all upset about it. You need to chill out. You see what I'm saying? That's where you handle that. If you're in a relationship, why the hell not your man or your woman can't answer your phone? Why they can't read your text messages? You see what I'm saying? See. And then what I'm saying now, I know y'all gonna like, hell no. If you hell no, and then that means you got something you hide. We're in a relationship, give me your phones. Your phone ring, I answer. Shit, nowadays, man, people be in a relationship, keep that damn phone on silent and no vibration. You know, you got to get up and go over there and all that kind of shit. You ain't finna have no good relationship doing that kind of stuff. If you can't be comfortable and free with your man and with your woman, that ain't even no relationship. It ain't gonna last long. You got to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody, you got to be able to be yourself, and you got to be able to be comfortable. And if it ain't like that, it ain't gonna last. I guarantee you. And then if you the type, sister, talking about he got good dick, it ain't going that far. You know, that'd just be all it is. Some good dick, but other than that. But then, you know, who am I talking to? I'm talking to people in the United States of America where good dick is all you need nowadays. You ain't got to be on the ball like me. You see me out here with the truck, working every day, bringing in money, paying bills and shit. Man, please, that don't mean nothing to some sisters. And they like, Nick, I got my money. All you got to do is toot it and boot it. Show up when I need it, and when I get it, get the hell on when I'm finished. You got them like that. But I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to the earnest, sincere sisters that trying to really get a good man and just might need a couple of pointers. Remember that sister that stepped to me? She started out with a little simple conversation. Hey, how you doing? You know, you not from around here. Said, nope. And she had me her number with her name. Say, why don't you give him a call sometime? And you remember the other sister in the bank that kept looking at the brother that she liked? He just, to her, she said he just looked good. I said, well, you need to go over there and introduce. No. It could have been the man of her dreams. But because she working in a mindset, she boxed in because somebody done made her feel that you as a woman can't go over there and step to the man and introduce yourself. He's supposed to come to you. But then what if that man come in the bank and he really honest was looking for a good woman, and that was her? She saw him before he saw her, and she didn't go over there and introduce herself. Hey, brother, how you doing? What's your name? You know what? I came over here because you look interesting to me. I'm in LA Fitness Health Club down in West Palm Beach, Florida. West Palm Beach, Florida, the LA Fitness Health Club, right down Okeechobee, the one that's across the street from the vitamin shop. So I'm going in and out of there. I hadn't been in the States long, so I still was wearing a lot of, African garments. I was down in Ghana and I got the shirts that the African kings wear. And so I like to wear that shirt, And so I'm going in and out of the club. And, people, I do the health club, people talk, you get to be going regular, then people, they see you. So one day I goes in, I've been going for a few months. And the little sister that worked at the counter, I had seen her and she looked pretty interesting, but I ain't say nothing to her because, I thought that I wasn't there for that. So, I just kept signing in and got my boogie on. So I pop up in there one day and I sign in. She said, hey, mister. Huh? Can I ask you something? I said, yeah, what's happening? She said, where you from? I said, I'm from Israel. You see, after being here a quarter of a century, I was more Israeli than American. You know what I'm saying? I, speak fluent Hebrew and English and, a few words of Arabic and Chinese and stuff. And so I've been here now, at this time, 40 years. And so I'm more Israeli than American. But I remember my roots and my spirit. And so anyway, I told her I'm from Israel. And she said, what? She said, I knew it. I said, you knew what? She said, I knew it because you're different. The way that you, associate with the people, the way you move around, you just a different kind of brother. She said, I'd like to get to know you. You want to get to know me? She said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. She said, can I give you my number? I said, yeah, why not? Give me your number. So she gave me a number. I called her a couple of times, but she was young. She was young, and I didn't feel it. See, the other sister out there in Hope, Arkansas, she was close to my age, And both of them attractive, man. The young girl, she was beautiful. I mean, she was an adult, but I just, I wasn't feeling it. So we talked, chopped it up, yada yada, still talked to them, and that was it. Wasn't no dating and wasn't no meeting or nothing like that. Couple phone calls, and she realized that I wasn't really interested in taking no further than that, and that was cool. That was cool. But I appreciate the sister that boldly stepped out of that box, that construct that somebody else done put in your mind that you can't talk to a brother, you can't step to a brother. And I appreciate it. That girl out there in Hope, Arkansas, oh man, she really touched me. I want you to give him a call sometime. So, you have to be creative in your own energy in dealing with, a brother. Understanding, well, because you're not a black man, then you don't have a clue what we've gone through as men, because it's different for black women. The bandit always willing to stick his pencil in a sister. So he gonna do y'all different. You see brothers in jail and prison all jacked up and shot up and beat up and fucked up with the police and all the system they got to do us in. But then the sister to give them a job, bring in office, and wind up screwing you. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna make you, shine him up for that good job you got. Not all the sisters, but enough of them. Sell your soul, So it's a hell of a world we living in. It really is. It's good men still out here, sisters, few and far between. And you're going to have to pull them out based on how you present yourself. Yeah, I like the big breasts, the booties, and all of that stuff. But what's more important to me after the sex is the spirit energy. Because remember now, it's 24 hours to make up one day. That's what they say. And in 24 hours, we got to be together. Now, if say you be in the bed for 30 minutes, I give you an hour. Just say you be up in the bed, you be mean in the sheets for an hour. You be hubbing and rubbing and licking and doing whatever you're going to do, turning yourself on each other. Y'all having a ball for 1 hour. Then after that hour, it's over with. Now what you got? You got 23 hours left on the clock to be with that person. Now what? Okay, so y'all done banged it up for an hour. The other 23 hours that you got left to finish that day out, the question is, how well do you function outside of the bedroom? How well you function in the kitchen? How well you function in the living room? How well you function in the den? How well you function in the garage? How well you function in the bathroom? How well you function outside the house? You see what I'm saying? If it's just all about the sheets, then that's on you. But I'm talking to the sister that's seriously looking for a real good relationship with a good brother. This is just things to put on your mind to give you something to think about, And I am not talking to the sister, all she want is some brother to come in there and beat it up. You ain't got to listen. I'm just talking about the sister that, sincerely looking for a good brother. I gave you a couple of pointers, You can roll with that. You need to sit down and talk with sisters that's married, that's got good marriage, if there are any left. And you don't need to be taking your instructions from Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and all these other girls. Hell, they married and going on about their business. Married to brothers Offset and all these other jokers. They married. And they telling you, broke nigga don't deserve no peace. And you like, yeah, I know that's right. And then you running around, standing at the bottom of the steps from instructions from them heifers that's married on how to wreck your life. Ooh-wee. Because they making some money. And that's what the United Snakes of America entertainment industry does. Let these artists put out all kind of raggedy shit that's going to screw up black folks' mind. And have our sisters running around here talking about broke nigga don't deserve no pee. You know what I'm saying? You taking your instructions from these heifers that's married in their houses with their husband, and y'all out there talking about, oh, you gotta have this and you gotta have that. And the brother asks you, okay, so what are you willing to bring to the relationship? What are you willing to put in a relationship to make it work? And then what they say now is, what do you bring to the table? And then the sister say, hell, I am the table. What kind of shit is that? You the table. I ain't talking about no damn table. I'm talking about you. You know, that's just a bullshit kind of way of answering a good question with a dumb answer because you ain't got no answer. But I heard one sister say something real intelligent. The brother said, what do you have to bring to the table? She said, peace. I can cook. I know how to take care of a man when he get home. I know how to make it peaceful up in there so he can enjoy being with me. That brother said, damn, I need you to give me a hug. And she hugged him. You know, just that little bit alone. Out of all them sisters that said stupid stuff, like one girl, the brother asked, do you cook? She said, cook? Man, please, I don't cook. I mean, she said it like it was a bad thing. Y'all don't even know what the old folks used to say. The way to a man's heart is how? Through his stomach. Y'all don't even know that. I went to a sister house. Man, I'm in Miami. She was in Orlando. Y'all know how long that drive is? So I go up there to meet her. You know, we met on the dating app. And so we chopped it up, you know, about a week or more on the phone talking every day. Then we felt like, okay, want to meet. So I felt good. I'm a driver. I like to drive. So the weekend I hit the road, drove way from Miami to Orlando to meet the sister. I get up there and she told me on the phone, she said, yeah, I'll hook you up. You know, I'll make you some food, cook you some dinner and everything. We can eat, watch a movie. I said, okay, cool. So I'm riding up there, boogity. I get up there, meet the sister. You know, we talking, chopping it up. And she says, you want something to eat? I said, yeah. She said, okay, good. I got some tater tots in the freezer. You can put them in the microwave. I said, what's for dinner? She said, I just told you, I got some tater tots. Some tater tots. And I weigh over 250 pounds, you know. And I done drove for hours to get up here. And I'm hungry. Your sister said, I'll cook something for you, you know, fix dinner, we can watch a movie. And she tell me she has tater tots. You know, I thought I was going to stay overnight, me and her kick it. You know, that was the plan. I was going to stay up there with her for the weekend. Shit. You know what? I told her I got to go. Hell, I was hungry. I don't know goddamn you. Man, you know, I was so cool. I ain't even go nuts on the girl. I was just that hungry. I ate them damn tater tots and I told her adios amigos, bye. Watched the little movie. I said, I better get on the road before it gets. She said, what? You ain't gonna stay? You ain't tired? I ain't really that tired. I feel pretty good. Man, I was so damn sleep out. Got me a hotel over there in Orlando. Stayed the night, slept good, got up the next day and went back home. You think I'm goddamn well with some damn tater tots. Are you kidding me? The senior sister would tell you, girl, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Put some food on the table. Feed that joker. I bet you that's one trick y'all don't know. Some daggone dinners, man, these young bucks, they ain't eating. These jokers is running around here, tater tot burgers and fries. You fix that dude some doggone collard green, some good fried chicken like your mama fricks, cornbread, some black-eyed pea, and serve that joker some Lipton tea. Shit, he ain't going nowhere. You be like, damn, baby, I ain't know you could cook like this. See, you have to understand the power of a woman. I done talked to you enough. I had to talk to you the next time about the power of a woman. But I'm going to leave that on you. Get your cooking skills together. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now all your girlfriends and all y'all run around talking about, I don't cook. What? I mean, and you say it like that's something bad. Like, what? Shit, I ain't finna cook for nobody and you ain't about to have nobody. Now, for the sisters that's serious, go to your grandmother, your mama, or somebody, and you learn how to cook some damn collard greens. You understand? Some black-eyed peas, some cornbread, and fried chicken, or eat some fried fish, and serve it to them and watch the magic. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. It don't cost that much. It's a real cheap meal, but it's gonna go a long ways. You had that, brother, boy. You're not the palm of your hand. Shit. My girl hooked up a meal called, just think about it. Now I'm giving you keys. Ain't no young boys eating like that. These jokers, you want something to eat? Pizza. You want something to eat? They done order some tacos. They done went to Taco Bell. They got a zillion fast food restaurant to feed you that garbage and make you sick because you don't cook. So we can eat out. So you go home with the dinner in sacks and shit. Okay, so what happened when you get, okay, after that little food done went through and you went there and shitted it out and then you're hungry again? What you gonna do? Snacks, tater chips. Man, that ain't eating. You can't feed nobody like that. You learn how to cook them collard greens. You fry that chicken up good, the doggone fried fish, whatever, and you make you a meal. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to make. Collard green, fried chicken, cornbread, black-eyed peas, and some Lipton tea. I don't know, maybe I'll drink Kool-Aid, but something to drink. Woo, man, shit. You have me showing up at the door, not for the chicken, but I eat the collard greens as long as you don't put fatback bacon in them. You know, I eat greens. So you see, I'm giving you some heavy keys, man. This is old school how to deal with a good brother. You know, sister, you have to know your power, man. You get in that kitchen and do that and watch the magic. And I done talked enough now, and I'm telling you this, sisterhood, because I love you. How much? I love you a lot, a whole lot, more than you can imagine. From the basement of my heart all the way up to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.